Looking ahead, more than 5 years after former Broward Sheriff's Deputy Scot Peterson was accused of taking cover instead of taking action during the Parkland massacre, his trial is now set to begin.
And our crime specialist Bridget Matter joins us live from Fort Lauderdale with what we can expect to happen in the courtroom this week. Bridget.
So it will be interesting to see how this plays out. An attorney Local 10 spoke to today says this is not a slam dunk case for the prosecution. Following the 2018 mass shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, where 17 were killed, the police response was scrutinized. Heavy criticism of inaction fell on school resource officer Scot Peterson. The now former Broward Sheriff's Office deputy was fired and eventually charged for failing to confront the shooter. 5 years later, his trial is set to begin. He's facing 7 counts of child neglect, 3 counts of culpable negligence, and 1 count of perjury. Veteran prosecutor Gail Levine, who's not affiliated with the case, weighs in on the charges.
He was trained. He followed the training procedures. If you don't like them, that's why they were changed.
Levine says by statute, police officers are not considered caregivers, and Peterson is being charged as such. She adds there's very little law on what school resource officers were to do in active shooter situations.
So a school resource officer had very little responsibility in the light of being akin to a SWAT officer.
In 2016, Peterson did have active school shooter training, but it greatly differs from training given after the MSD shooting. Peterson has defended his actions, saying he did not know where the gunman was, thinking a sniper may have been targeting the building. A hearing is set for tomorrow, and jury selection is scheduled to begin next week. We're in Fort Lauderdale. Bridget Matter, Local 10 News.